is another pregnancy update, and I haven't done one probably in about a month because I wanted to wait until I had quite a few things to tell you guys and just kind of settle into the second trimester. Because I'm in the second trimester, I'm 16 weeks today, I'm feeling so much better, so much less nausea to talk about, which is just a godsend. I'm so thankful that that has gone. The only thing that makes me nauseous still is I have to be really conscious of my morning routine. So other people in the house drink coffee, and coffee is a big offender for me as far as smells go. And once I smell that coffee, if my stomach is empty, I will puke. It actually happened this morning, but since this morning, it hasn't happened for a few weeks, so that's really great. But I know that for me personally, I need to have hot lemon water in the morning. I need to neti pot. I need to have a cup of green tea, and then directly after have something. So normally I will take my cup of hot lemon water and my green tea and a banana back up to bed, go and do some reading and catch up on some things while I just kind of relax and still wake up. And as long as I have even 100 calories of banana inside of me, I won't puke. This morning I waited too long. If I wait longer than an hour to eat after I've woken up, it's too long. So this seems to be working really well for me. Another thing that I've been really helping nausea has been having steel cut oats in the morning, which I would never ever do on a normal everyday basis before I got pregnant. I always wanted fruit and I wanted vegetable juice in the morning, never any grains, but having steel cut oats with strawberries is like my favorite morning meal right now. And then I just take later in the day to get in my fruits and veggies as much as possible. But the wonderful thing about this pregnancy for me is that I'm constantly thirsty, which of course you need more hydration as you're pregnant for the baby. And you need more hydration because there's a lot going on. There's a lot of fluid everywhere. And so for me, the best way to quench that is to have 1.5 gallons of water a day. I know that sounds excessive, but under normal circumstances, I would drink 1 gallon a day anyways, but I need even more, which seems crazy. And then fruit. Fruit is such a way for hydration to come into my body. So I'm so thankful for oranges and pineapples. Watermelon is like my thing lately. Watermelon and pineapple. What else do I love? Strawberries, any kind of fresh whole fruit that is organic, I'm just gobbling up. I feel like I've really spent a lot more in my weekly budget on fresh fruit, but that's just what is tasting the absolute best to me, and I know I'm getting a lot of antioxidants and vitamins through that, so I'm totally fine with it, and I know I'm also feeding our baby with something really healthy. So at this point in my pregnancy, 16 weeks, the baby weighs almost 3 ounces and would fit into the size of my palm, which is absolutely crazy. I looked it up and they said that the baby at this point is about the size of a gerbil. So just imagine that, but a human, not a gerbil inside of me. They say that this is a really good time for the baby because it's able to start playing, holding onto the umbilical cord, and just enjoying itself in the womb. And I would say if that's what's going on with baby, that's also what's going on with me. I feel, I wouldn't say normal, like my normal self, but I feel a lot better than I did before. So at this point, the belly has about 1 cup of amniotic fluid, and so I am starting to feel that my lower abdomen is starting to protrude outwards more than it has, and it is definitely harder to the touch, which is really cool to see. I feel like up until this point, yes, I can tell that I've been gaining weight, but now it's actually looking like kind of like an actual bump. I've also gained about 10 pounds since the very beginning. I was started at about 128, and I'm fluctuating now between 136 and 138 depending on the day. I do find that I'm holding a lot more water everywhere, and I think that's just going to get worse. That's just part of the deal. From week 17 to 22 is when they say that you can start to feel your baby kick, which I'm really looking forward to. And at week 20, I will have my first ultrasound to see the sex of the baby, which I'm really looking forward to. But my midwife did remind me that it's not always a guarantee that you're going to be able to find out the sex because they can be wiggling around and keeping their legs together, and you might not know. So it's not something that I want to do over and over as far as doing an ultrasound over and over, but I would like to find out the gender if we can, so we will do so at that point. Also, I feel like I've come into a better rhythm with how many calories I need to eat, when I was feeling really nauseous before, sometimes I was eating very little in the day, and then sometimes I was eating a lot. And there was a point actually when I lost about 6 pounds just because I was feeling so sick and just my eating was very sporadic. But I will be doing a video coming out for you guys real soon on a what I ate in the day pregnancy edition. I haven't done one of those since week 5 just because it's been so absolutely up in the air, but I'm going to do one very soon for you guys so you can see what I'm eating. It's just basically everything that I ate before, but adding a lot more grains, beans, and cooked food than I'm normally used to eating. But I've kind of come to terms with that, and it's okay because I'm growing a baby, and that's just what it is for now, and I will definitely go back to a more raw, mostly high raw diet when I am done being pregnant. We saw the midwife at 14 or 15 weeks, I can't remember, and everything is looking good. All of my levels are doing very well. We heard the heartbeat again, which is still every single time such a wonderful thing to hear. And I'm still doing all my reading, all of my suggestions from you guys, so many books to read, but I'm getting through them all. And yeah, everything's going well. The show is over, so that means that I can kind of calm down. I'm focusing on some other things for work right now, and that has really just been a big blessing because I've been able to slow down. I feel like if you can do your day slow and take breaks when you need to, it's manageable. And I feel like when I overdo it or I try to push myself too hard, that's when I feel sick or I'm just really, I don't know, I don't feel well. I feel really sleepy. Mood swings, I don't feel like I really have any lately. There's been a couple days when I felt really like I want to cry at everything, but I haven't been angry, and I'm really happy about that, like towards my husband at all, because I don't want to be. And so far he's been so wonderful and so supportive. And so yeah, everything is going well right now, and I don't have much to report in this one, but I thought I would give you a little update and then let you know what's happening in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you have any comments, leave them down below, and subscribe if you're not already. See you next time. Bye.